So recently I was driving home and one of my siblings calls me and asks me, hey, can you go to the grocery store and buy some red lentils? And I tell them, not exactly, because you see, the thing is, I don't actually have any money on me. And as such, I can't really purchase red lentils because, you know, they kind of cost money. They tell me, oh, it's no big deal, just go and look in the change compartment of the car you're in. There's probably money there. And I tell them, okay, I'll do that. And it turns out, yeah, there's a bit of money there. There's like a bunch of quarters, a few random, just coins, you know, just a bunch of random coins everywhere. I'm getting completely destroyed at the moment, so I think it might be time for some kind of tactical retreat. Yes, it's a little bit embarrassing, but ultimately my life is more important than, my honor, I guess. Anyways, I went into the store holding just, like, a handful of quarters. And, you know, I don't have any pockets, is the issue. So I can't, you know, I can't really, I can't, essentially, I don't know if that's gonna land, actually. I don't know if that's gonna land either. Oh, hey, it landed. I can't put any quarters in my pockets because there's no pockets. I don't have pockets for whatever reason. So I'm holding a bunch of, like, just a handful of quarters, and in the other hand I've got, like, my phone, just in case I, you know, get lost or something. And this person is completely destroying me. I think it's time for another tactical retreat. And we're probably gonna die this time around. But anyways, as I'm searching, oh, that's interesting. Anyways, I've entered the store, and this isn't so much of a store as it is a supermarket, you know. There are so many items here, there are so many aisles, all kinds of stuff. I happen to not really know where red lentils are kept. I figure lentils, they're probably, you know, a kind of produce type thing. We'll check over in the produce area. So I carry my handful of quarters and my phone with me to the produce area, and a once over glance reveals no red lentils. Turns out there aren't any red lentils around where I'm looking, which is fine, you know. They're probably just in another area of the store, so we'll just check somewhere else. You know, it's not a problem. I have time. So I go around, I check more areas, trying to find these red lentils. Essentially, I go in one circuit around the store and I find nothing. And I decide, maybe they're back in the produce section, you know. I don't want to speak to somebody because that would be blasphemous. That would be essentially against my beliefs. Ethically, it's wrong for me to ask somebody for help. Essentially, so I'm just gonna find them, you know. I can just find them. It's not that difficult to find red lentils, surely. Turns out it kind of is, because after going around once, I have to go around again, and I still haven't found any red lentils. They're just kind of absent from either my line of sight or the store entirely. At this point, I decide, okay, I'm not finding these all on my own, so I'm gonna ask. I'm going to text my parents and say, hey, where are red lentils? Where can I find red lentils in the store? Ultimately, they never actually texted me back for some reason, which is fine, because of course I'm a big boy. I can find the red lentils all on my own. And so I travel through the store one last time, and now this time I'm smart about this. This time I look on the signs, you know. I look on the big supermarket grocery store signs that are up everywhere that say, hey, this is what's in this aisle, come down this aisle to find it. And I just check around. I see, oh, let's look at all of these labels. Turns out there are no red lentils labels in any of the aisles. Nobody actually has red lentils as a thing on one of those labels. I guess they're just not important enough for them to have like their own aisle, essentially. But it's fine, because I can find the red lentils all on my own. Or maybe with a little bit of help. So I decide to get on my phone and search up, hey, internet, where are red lentils in a supermarket generally? Where would I find them? And so the internet, thankfully, has an answer for me. It tells me, oh, if you look for sort of a rice area, maybe some beans and stuff, you'll probably find red lentils around there. So I say, okay, that's great. I'll just continue searching for rice and beans, that kind of stuff. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. It'll be an enjoyable adventure. And so I continue looking down the aisles, and eventually, I manage to get myself to a place where I look to my left, and there's a bunch of cans of beans. I look a little bit backwards behind me, and there are some, like packs of rice. Oh hey, turns out I'm not dead. Surprise. And we're gonna hope that this person doesn't try and kill me too hard right now. Question is, yes, they do have golden apples. Anyways, I find myself near some rice and some beans, and I look a little bit behind me, and it turns out, yep, there are some red lentils. There's some bags of red lentils, so I call one of my parents this time. I say, hey, I found the red lentils. They actually pick up, and they say, oh, yeah, we just need one bag. Just one bag's enough. So I take them, I take my handful of quarters, I go to the self-checkout, I put them in, I get my receipt, it's great. I found the red lentils, I drive home, I bring the red lentils, I'm a hero, I've saved the day. Now all I need to do is not die to this person. I would answer, but then I would reveal myself, and I don't want to reveal myself just yet. I'm a super sneaky character. And you don't know where I am. Eventually you will find out. You will come to know. Let's see if I can get the jump on them, though. I don't know if I can. But hey, ultimately, if we have a strength potion, anything, the world is our oyster if we have a strength potion, essentially. So here's the thing, I'm not entirely certain if this video is long enough yet, and so I am recording another round to essentially just pad the time. So I don't know whether or not the video is long enough, and part of this is I want to make sure that I don't repeat my mistakes from my previous Skywars video, because in that video I kind of just went on for way too long. I just rambled on for an exceptionally long time. And so, we're gonna try and not do that this time around. We're gonna try and avoid that happening. You can watch this if you want. The story is basically done. You don't need to stick around. You're not gonna miss anything else. But if you see this, yeah, I didn't have enough footage. If you don't see it, you won't care. There's literally nothing for you to do if you don't see it. Ultimately, I'm not entirely enthusiastic about my odds at the moment. I don't think we have everything entirely in our favor. However, if we can knock this person into the void in that manner, and then determine the whereabouts of the final individual, there they are. How is the weather? Are you enjoying this game? Are you having a good time? Do you like playing Hypixel? You know, they would probably respond to me if I said any of this in any manner that they could actually see, rather than just talking to myself at them. Ultimately, this is going to go in one direction. That direction is my demise. So, I don't know why I don't just hasten it along. It would really solve a lot of my problems. However, I just can't bear to, just sit here idly and just take it, you know? I feel I must at least attempt. I must at least try. And, they kind of missed a little bit. Well, it worked out in the end. It pays to be a coward, remember this. It also pays to have a strength potion on you at all times, so there's that. But either way, that's gonna be it from me for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and stay safe. Goodbye.